I hope he has the cameras rolling too.
Oh, he will. He'll be streaming
Good.
the whole time.
Good.
IRL.
I ain't gonna have no. I'm gonna have all.
What's up, everyone? Happy Friday, and welcome to Titan Lifestyle with me and Big Drew.
What's up? It's Friday. We're back in the lab. I almost forgot it was Friday. I was in the gym getting ready to pack it up and head home. I'm like, wait a minute. Good thing someone told me. But yeah, it's Friday. It's Titan Lifestyle. We're back. Titan Events, Therapy of the Week as always, and some crazy topics.
A lot of stuff. I guess before we get into it, Therapy of the Week, PEG MGF. This is something that can help build muscle, help recover, and define hard muscle too as well. So definitely a good one. It's a Therapy of the Week spotlight. So if you guys want more information on how PEG can help, you guys can always call or text 727-389-3220. And at this point, we got some good topics going on. I know the weekend's coming up. Drew, you want to start with your topic, and then we'll go into
Yeah, my topic is the real HRT. Like, this is the craziest. I was going to get into it last week.
Yep.
I had a conversation with a younger kid a couple weeks ago about HRT. You know, he's asking me, how'd you get so big, this and that. So we had the conversation. But we talked for maybe 20 minutes about HRT. And he's like, yeah, HRT, this and that, whatever. HRT stands for hormone replacement therapy, or TRT, testosterone replacement therapy.
Yeah.
He was saying TRT is tren, reta, and testosterone.
Wow.
And the whole time I was talking with him, he literally thought that's what I was talking about. He's with a couple other younger kids, maybe like young 20s, and they were like the same thing. Yeah, TRT. And these all guys, they all looked, you know,
No way.
like they've been working out and sweating and breathing heavy and all this stuff.
Wow.
But yeah, it was just crazy that that's the new thing now. So I started doing a little bit more research on like website stuff, and that's
the
what people are
acronym,
calling,
huh?
TRT.
Wow.
I know that's like the thing now, the whole Retta thing. I mean, Retta's great. I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't taken it yet, but I know a lot of people like it. I haven't heard anything bad about it. People are retaining muscle on it. So the Retta isn't the problem. The testosterone isn't the problem. You know, you want to replace what's not there.
Sure.
But tren is definitely a problem.
Absolutely.
Tren is probably the most dangerous anabolic steroid you could take. For people that don't know, it's trenbolone or trenbolone acetate and antate. It's all the same thing. It's a veterinary steroid, so it's not even made for humans. It's made for cattle.
Yep.
Phenoplex, Phenoplex, the original pellets they used to inject into cattle.
Yep.
They're trying to figure out a way to get more lean muscle out of the cattle because farmers make their money off the meat.
Well, they get bigger. They get quicker, more
but they
mass.
don't care if the cow has a slew of side effects.
Right. Cardiovascular
and it's made
issues.
for a cow that's huge, not intended for a human. But basically, it's the most dangerous steroid you could take. The side effects are worse than anything.
Sure.
Night sweats, insomnia.
Yeah.
Crazy aggression. Yeah, people, they say it's like the relationship killer. Don't take it if you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it just seems crazy that so many people, and even after talking with him, now that I know that that's what the term is, because I'll search around different sites and stuff, and I'll see that.
Sure.
So it's kind of like the new thing now.
Sure.
So that is not TRT.
Definitely not.
TRT or testosterone replacement, we've said it plenty of times, it's whatever your medical provider or doctor prescribes you.
Right.
So based off of your blood work, if your blood work is low and they prescribe you a certain amount of testosterone to take a certain amount of times a week to get you in your levels.
Yep.
So even when I hear people doing their own HRT, they're like, yeah, I'm doing my own HRT, I'm just doing 400. I've never heard of a clinic writing 400. If they are, it's red flag.
Right.
After 200 is like, they have to have a long history that 200 is not being effective to bring you up to your levels.
Right.
But usually 200 is the tops. I know a lot of places are 150.
Yep.
150 milligrams a week. That's not per shot.
No,
so
for sure.
Other people too, they're saying testosterone, the new thing now is HRT hormone replacement is 200 milligrams. But that doesn't mean per shot.
Right.
If you're doing 200 milligrams every day or 3 times a week, or even twice a week, you're taking twice as much as you should.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, just the extra milligram or extra cc or whatever makes a huge difference. You're basically, if your testosterone's low to begin with, and we're giving you, not me, or Titan, they're giving you like, say, half a cc a week or one full, which is 200 a week.
Right.
Just to double that is like doubling your caffeine intake. So if you take an ECA and the ECA has 200 milligrams of caffeine, you wouldn't take 2. That's a big difference.
Absolutely.
So a lot of guys, they increase their dosage by doubling it.
Yeah.
Rather than calling the medical provider, hey, this is how I'm feeling.
Right.
Let's do your blood work again. Let's see
Right.
where your blood's at. Make sure everything's good. If it's good,
Yep.
hey, you may not feel yet,
Yep.
but everything is good.
Yep.
They just go off of their own thing and do this TRT thing. It's like the biggest thing now. And now I'm even seeing coaches.
Yeah.
I was training with a guy the other day, and he said that even his coach had said TRT, and it's always in print, it's always in quotes.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "What do you mean by that?"
Yeah.
And then once he had a verbal conversation,
Yep.
his coach told him, but on paper he didn't want to write
Right.
what it was, so he just put TRT.
Of course.
So
Of
it's
course.
like I don't know. It's
It's crazy.
be mindful.
Yeah.
Like
I mean-
you have to talk to actual clinics and actual people to get accurate information based off of your blood work. I keep saying that every week because I just hear people, "Oh, did you get your blood work done? What did your blood work say?" They hold theirs up and they're like, "Okay,
Yeah.
we're about the same.
Yeah.
So whatever they told you,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do."
Right.
Which is kind of like, it's kind of like if you're in a relationship,
Yeah.
your girl goes and takes an STD test. What they say, they said, "I'm good." Okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't
Doesn't
work.
make sense,
It doesn't make sense at all.
Doesn't make sense.
Don't do the trend. If you want to do Retta, if you want to do testosterone, call Titan Medical 727-389-3220. See if you qualify for stuff like that. Again, blood work is necessary
Yep.
in order to be prescribed HRT or TRT or anything.
Yep.
If anybody out there is prescribing you or giving you testosterone without a prescription, it's illegal.
Yes.
Even if it's coming from a brick and mortar place that they have an office and they have everything,
Yes.
it's illegal.
It is
if you're
illegal.
ordering it from a website, it's illegal.
Yeah.
You know, if it doesn't have, and they try to make it look real, they'll put the batch number,
Sure.
they'll put the fake test results,
Yep.
and they'll put all this. It's all, I mean, think about what ChatGPT can do now
Oh,
with test
man.
results.
It's crazy.
So it's like, I don't believe these test results that I see. A lot of these sites too, this is red flag. As soon as you go to the website, whether it's a research, peptide, or testosterone, they'll have the product, and then right next to it, they'll have a picture of the test.
Yeah. The COAs supposedly.
Like, why do you have to have a picture to prove?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it almost seems too obvious.
So it's like, trust me.
Yeah, why would you have to
Why you
put
keep saying that?
testing unless you had an issue, or unless someone called, or I don't even know if you can call places like that. It's not like here where you can get
Oh,
information.
hell no.
You probably have to email and send a Bitcoin to a certain,
Yeah. Yeah. There's no contact information for sites like that.
But they make it look so real. They're like, "Oh yeah, I have the
course.
test. You know, it has the test from labs, and you know, look up those batch numbers. Look up. Is there lot numbers? Is there batch number? None of it.
I mean, that could be fake too. So
A lot of the places too is they have the same number on the same vial.
Yeah, of course.
So you order, it'll say it's testosterone or Retta. It'll say like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the SKU number.
Yeah.
You get this one that says 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's literally the same sticker that
Right.
they're just printing out, putting
Right.
on every single
Yeah,
thing. Where if you're getting it from a U.S. licensed pharmacy,
Yeah.
that number you could call.
Oh yeah.
You can call the pharmacy and say, "Hey, look,
That's right.
What is this number coming back as?"
Yeah.
And then there's no more proof that you need. And
Yeah,
they're not going to risk billions of dollars. Just
No,
to,
I mean,
to make $100.
They
or
could track those
$300
numbers
off of-
back to the batch, back to the lot.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is if there's any side effects or counterindication reactions, right?
Yeah.
Like they call the pharmacy, tell them, and what the pharmacy's supposed to do at that point is when they get that like that, if they do get a call, right, and somebody had a reaction, someone went to the hospital, then they're supposed to report that to the FDA or the DEA. Just let them know, hey, listen, there was an adverse reaction to this medication, and they document that. So, you know, there's a lot of people out there a lot of bad actors doing bad things, slinging these things, and we see the crackdown coming. It's coming. So at that point, if anybody thinks that they're just going to be getting away with this for a lot longer, it's not going to happen.
And that's the thing too. I don't understand if you're an actor or you're making a decent living that you would have to go through a research place.
Oh, I'm just saying bad actors as far as bad people.
Oh, I thought you meant like, you know,
Actors
major
themselves.
celebrities with Joe Schmo's peptides.
Listen, even back in the day, right? Like Alex Rodriguez, right,
Yeah.
was going through this doctor that was supplying all his anabolics. The anabolics were coming from some dealer, and the guy wasn't even really a doctor. There's a whole documentary on this.
Yeah.
So multiple big athletes were using this guy out of South
It
Florida.
wasn't the Balco.
No, it wasn't Balco. Balco was a whole different guy.
Yeah.
This was another guy, basically. He was down in South Florida. I'll get you the name of the documentary. So you
It's
guys
kind
can
of
watch
ringing a bell a little bit. Like,
multiple big athletes this guy was supplying, and they weren't even taking prescription drugs.
because they're just trusting him.
That I don't know if they thought it was.
Yeah.
Because he was like, say, I'm a doctor. So like, oh yeah, you're a doctor. All right, I'm just gonna get this. Like people don't really know the back end of things unless they really know the back end of things.
Yeah.
So it's just like, so it was just crazy. So
he wasn't a doctor. You couldn't look him up.
he had no
Product
license.
wasn't really. Couldn't look the product. Though.
He had no license.
So there's no guarantee on
No,
anything.
there was another guy,
Yeah.
and the reason that this guy actually got busted was the supplier of the drugs he owed some money to. Maybe just and at that point, that dude told the feds, and then that feds came and cracked down.
I don't get
So
it.
yeah, there's a lot of crazy things that are going on out there. The best thing to do is be with a reputable medical center. Titan Medical Center has been around for 14 years. We've been doing this a long time nationwide. We got a lot of different patients, testimonials, all that. You can look us up. Never been in trouble, anything like that too as well. That's a big thing. And to be
And I
in this
haven't
space
seen
right
any
now.
other places be around. I mean, there's other places that I don't know about, but I haven't seen. Like they come and go.
They're fly by night.
Yeah, they come and
A lot
go.
of
There was
them
a
are.
couple here in Tampa that just came in and tried to do the same thing, and they
It
leave.
just doesn't happen. It just
Or they go bankrupt.
They
Or
don't
they
do
get a
the
whole
right
bunch.
thing.
They get a whole bunch of athletes and hook them up for a month, and then screw them over, and they go bankrupt.
you know,
It
that's,
reminds me of like the pill mill.
yeah.
Like back in the days,
Oh yeah.
like a lot of these
Early 2000s.
yeah, a lot of
like
these
that.
medical places, because I worked at a medical center and they had pain management, and it was just a nightmare. But it reminds me of how it was like back
yeah.
then, where other places like they have some doctor in the back just
Yeah.
writing a million scripts a
Using
day.
the license.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah, but the difference with that is at least these people are getting product that is actual product.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows what you're getting with the other one?
Anthony Bausch. The guy had it right there. That's his name, Anthony Bausch. So,
Oh, that's the doctor.
and he wasn't even the
That's fake
doctor. He wasn't even a doctor, right? So, yeah, there's just a lot of crazy things have went on in the past. So, listen, now we should definitely know.
Is that Lewis?
Yeah, that's Lewis.
Tallahassee.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
People on
He's down
Wow,
there.
Lewis.
He's down there with Ron DeSantis. He's DeSantis' chef still.
Oh wow.
He's executive chef.
I didn't know he was out in Tallahassee.
Yeah, a lot of people on Instagram for sure. Hulk Squad, what's going on, bro? Man, long time, man. How's things been?
Damn, yeah, Hulk Squad.
Kate Perry, how you doing? Love the comments, guys. Keep them coming. You guys got any questions what we're talking about? Please just fire them out, and we'll talk about them for sure. But we were talking about like even the TRT. Like, so these guys are young. How young were these guys that were talking about this TRT?
I would say 18 to 22 tops.
18 and 22, talking about Test, Trent, and Retta.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Even Test at that age, you probably don't need
Probably
it.
don't need it.
I mean, I'm not going to say no one does. I'm sure there's kids out there
Isn't
that
it?
could be 12 and, you know.
Best thing to do if you're 18 years old, you think you need it? Blood test.
Exactly,
You can get a blood
yeah.
test. Then see it and be like, all right, cool. Because if your natural production is good, like
Yeah.
900,000 right now, you don't want to mess with that. I mean, it's just, these guys all want shortcuts.
So how does it work with a younger? I mean, I know I hear we don't do that, but how does it
Oh,
work?
we do.
If a kid's 14, 15 and feeling completely off,
Yeah. So,
like I'm not talking about 19. Like if a kid's like 15
yeah. The
and you
kids,
can take his test and it's like a 100.
then they need some replacement.
Yeah.
But they need to go to a pediatric doctor.
Yeah,
The
wouldn't be
pediatric
here.
is not going to just prescribe testosterone right away.
Yeah.
They're going to send him endocrinology and go through that long thing.
Yeah.
And hopefully he'll get
Because
some
I was wondering,
relief.
because certain kids they must have real high, and other kids must have real low, especially during the puberty type ages. Like, because I know I advanced, my voice was deep and I had facial and body hair
Yeah.
like before my friends, so it's kind of like
They're talking about how there are.
I feel like I've had a natural test when I was
Yeah.
younger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, but they have the studies and they have these baby bursts now, basically showing low testosterone, low growth hormone levels, create
the
micro
birth?
penises with males. So, and I brought this up with Mike about a month ago, and we were talking about it. But that's a serious thing. So we know that there's hormone disruption, decline in younger males and females, and at that point, that's going to have to get looked at in the future. And it's just been an onslaught. But now it's obviously really came, pushing ahead. Everybody's starting to look at it. So they will start looking at it. I can see a future where blood testing will start to become just a common test on a blood test to look at testosterone levels.
Yeah, like you go in for male physical and they
Yep.
do a blood test. That's how. Why hasn't it been like that?
It should be like that
Because the stuff they check is like, who cares?
because
They hold your nuts and tell you to cough, and then like do this random stuff. What's
Yeah.
that doing?
up until this
Like,
year,
what is that doing? That's not
there
doing-
was a black label on the box that said, "Listen, if you take testosterone, it's going to cause a major cardiovascular event, like a negative event."
Yeah.
So that's always been like Those doctors are like, we're not doing that, like, because they're liable at that point too if they're prescribing medication. So, but now it's like, hey, listen, we know there's a problem. It's an epidemic, and there's these things that we said that were on here before, and the claims are no longer there. So now it's like, all right, well, this is something for health.
It's like a money thing. Every time I hear something now, it's like if they say it's not good for you, it's like, how are they making money off of this?
Right.
Like, or if they say something is good for you, but it's really bad for you, it's like they're trying to make.
That's the only thing I see. Even with the younger guys, like Peter's friends and stuff like that, like 17 years old, they're like, "Oh man, how do I get some Retta? How do I do this? How do I, what should I do here?" I'm like, dude, you get like right now, like if you're so worried about like blood tests, I'm saying that, and there's some things you probably do, but at that point, like, it's not about shortcuts. You got to put in the work one way or the other.
Especially at that age, like at least try.
Yeah, you got to put in the work.
At that age, like 4 years ago, you're like a little kid.
Right.
Now it's like, at least,
So it's just crazy as far as that goes, and I mean, it's just things are going to evolve in our industry. I know some of these big pharmaceutical manufacturers are starting to buy up China distributors so they can control the powders.
Oh,
That's the master plan monopoly. If they can buy up all the suppliers in China, they can bottleneck anything that comes to the United States.
yeah,
Most of the powders do come from China or India or whatever it is. They're not made here in the United States. But when they get to the United States, at that point, they go to compounded pharmacies or
there's got to be a way they're eventually going to make it here, though. I can't see.
They have to, but it just means
all
it's so far behind.
I mean, it has to. Like, if they can make it other places, why don't they just say make it here?
Well,
and we don't have to worry about pulling from anywhere.
We pushed out during the Obama era. He pushed out all manufacturing. He said that manufacturing will never come back in the United States. Manufacturing is at the highest point right now because of Trump. And I'm not saying this because of Trump or anything like that, but it's a fact. Manufacturing is at the highest point that it's been in years. And at that point, we should have learned our lesson as a country in 2020 and through COVID. What happened?
Yeah.
China knew. China had all the PPE. They had all the drugs, and that was slowly getting bottlenecked to come here to the United States.
Yeah.
So at that point,
like China has everything though. I mean,
they're the
not even in terms of like medical and
30% manufacture everything
it could
in
be
the world.
T-shirts. It could be anything. Like,
yeah, I mean,
I saw a reel the other day, and this lady had like a big pack. She's like 5,000 T-shirts, $200. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
it was like. It was like thousands of T-shirts, and she was like, and it came out to be like cents on the shirt.
Yeah,
I'm like, what?
It's nuts. It's nuts.
Like,
so,
you got some questions?
What's we got here? All right, what we got? All right, so Hawksworth says, so if somebody has a high red blood count from possibly taking testosterone, what's the best way to lower that? So there's a couple different things. One, we got to make sure that people are hydrated. A lot of people are not hydrated, and that will thin out the blood a little bit. Baby aspirin will help a little bit too as well, but it's not going to get rid of the extra plasma you have in there. The only other way is donations or a prescription for phlebotomy. So that would be them taking the 500 mLs out of your system, and if you can't get the donation, that's when you have a prescribed phlebotomy done, and they will have to do it. That's the best way to do it for sure. So if you're having high hemoglobin, hematocrit, red blood cell count. If you're taking a super high dose of testosterone, you could dial that back a little bit. That'll help a little bit. But really hydrating. And red blood cell count, if it's just red blood cell count, it doesn't have to be from androgens like testosterone. This could be from like sleep apnea, and it will increase red blood cells to increase oxygen to be able to flow through the body. So there's different things that could be affecting. But if it's all three, then you start looking at some of those options we just talked about.
Definitely the water. The water is like the quickest way.
Hydration's the best. And a lot of people are not hydrated. I've got about 25 pounds of stubborn belly fat and won't go away, despite clean eating. What GLP or peptide weight loss program do you recommend?
I'd say testosterone and Retta.
Yeah, any of the GLPs are going to work. GHRH like testosterone is going to work very well. And then, we got to worry about this, right? You've just been clean eating, but I don't see anything about exercise. Got to exercise. Got to have some activity. You got to go into a calorie deficit. So it's not just eating, it's knowing what you're eating, one, and how many calories you're taking. And at that point, exercising too as well. And if you do these things, and if you do take the medication, this is going to help dramatically. But I even posted something on our story, like it was from Family Guy. And it was like the guy that's on GLP-1 without training or diet.
Yeah.
And he pulls off his clothes and it's just a skinny fat guy, right? It's
Yeah.
like all his skin is just hanging there.
Yeah.
And that is literally what's happening to people out there. Ozempic face, Ozempic butt, Ozempic penis, Ozempic vagina. I've heard.
Yeah.
I'm not joking around. Like,
Everything.
and it's because, you're not getting in the nutrients you need. You're not getting the protein. You're not training, and you're just working the drug, and the drug is killing the appetite, and it's depleting you. It's taking
Yeah.
everything out of the body.
It's like the cardio queens that don't eat and just go
Yeah.
on the stair machine or all day long.
No
They
good.
just get stringy.
Gravity,
I'm losing my butt. I'm like
pancake
losing
titties,
everything.
pancake ass.
Yeah, you're losing.
You know, you
everything.
don't want this deflation.
Like the butt
right?
is a muscle. It has to be stressed
You
to
got-
grow.
yeah, you got-
can't
you gotta
just burn
grow.
it off and wonder what's going on.
For sure. I definitely stay hydrated. I drink anywhere between 2-3. That's a lot of water. That's good.
3 gallons?
That's a lot.
2 to 3 gallons.
Because I work outside plus training sleep apnea is my next course of therapy, and I'm going to get blood donation too. All right, so listen, sleep apnea. Let's bring it up. FDA approval. Just get on GLP-1s for sleep apnea. Why? Why? Because people are losing weight. They're losing body fat.
Yeah.
It's helping them breathe better when they sleep. So this is something, Hulk Squad, that you might want to look into. I know you train, so I know how you are. So I'm not saying that you're fat or overweight by any means necessary. But sometimes when we're carrying more weight than the body frame, sometimes it's harder for us to do that. I know, like, when I was at my biggest, 225, 230 in the beginning of Titan, at that point, like, going down and, like, tie my shoes was a problem, right? And I still had a six-pack and the whole nine, but definitely feel the breathing aspect,
Yeah.
right? And so,
I feel it when I first gained the weight.
yeah.
Like even now I'm back. I was 280,
Probably gotta
285.
adapt.
I was 280, 285 for a while. And now I'm back at 3,
Yeah.
295, 3.
Yeah.
And when I first hit 300 pounds, I was like walking around like, wait a minute, this doesn't feel like it felt like before. I was breathing. I could
Yeah.
hear myself. People on the phone like, where are you going? I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here. Like, hell no. I want to sound like, 500 pounds.
Right.
But then after a while, the body composition started changing where I wasn't as bloated. Now it's
Sure.
like I'm leaner.
Yeah, your body's starting to adapt.
So now
to it.
it's fine. My breathing, but at first, it's
Yeah.
a lot of people can't stick.
Sure.
They can't stick it
Sure.
out. They're like, this is too much.
Yeah.
Next question.
All right. I live in Texas. How exactly does the nationwide telemedicine process work from getting labs done to getting medication delivered to my door?
Good question.
Super simple, super easy to do.
Super easy.
Okay? All you have to do is call or text us, or you can go on the website and get your blood test set up. Once we get the blood test set up, you'll have a slip that comes in your email with the nearest locations to you. You take that slip in, no money, no insurance cards given to the lab. They're going to draw your blood. We're going to get the results in 3 to 4 business days. We're going to call you, set up your medical provider visit that you can do telemedicine if you're in a different state, or you can come in the office if you're here in Tampa. You're going to see the medical provider. They're going to go through everything with you, your health history, family health history, goals, symptoms, blood testing, come up with a personalized regimen for you. You'll agree on that. That's done. Boom. You pay for it, and it gets shipped directly from the pharmacy, directly to your doorstep, wherever you're at in the United States.
Yeah.
Super simple. And then we're here for your support. Any issues, problems, good feedback, bad feedback, whatever it is, you can contact us, and we'll be able to help you.
Response from Hulk Squad.
Hulk Squad said, my girlfriend was diagnosed with sleep apnea. She also took a GLP-1 and does not use her CPAP machine anymore. It does not snore. So this
good.
is a big thing.
That's
Huge.
And this is why it's FDA approved now, because they do have a lot of clinical studies on this. So if you're having sleep apnea problems, GLP-1 might be a game changer for you. Okay.
And it's and I know in the bodybuilding community it's bad because like people ask me, oh, they automatically assume I sleep with a CPAP.
Really?
I'm like, no. Like, oh, you don't have a CPAP? Like they look at me like, oh, you need to get one. Like it's like everybody's on one.
Wow.
That's not good.
No.
Because they're breathing.
No.
So now I'm
definitely not.
gonna start the whole Reddit thing. Like,
Yeah.
look, like
Yeah,
but
for sure.
I've even heard coaches.
Even semaglutide, tirzepatide.
I've even heard
Really good.
coaches like, yeah, you need to get a CPAP that way you can sleep better.
Yeah.
How about I just fix the situation? Like,
Yeah.
so I'm not like, oh,
You don't want to be like that. Definitely don't want to be like that.
not good. I've been sleeping good lately, so it's fun.
Hi, Titan. I'm 44, experiencing hot flashes, night sweats, and crazy mood swings. How does Titan bioidentical hormone therapy help balance estrogen and progesterone? So we replace it, we optimize it. That's how we do it. And that's how we fix things. Blood test will be first, and at that point, we'll look at that blood test, put together a comprehensive a program for you, whatever it is that you need, fix it. So if those are the complaints, we can easily fix that. It's pretty common among women. They're starting to get up into the 40s, late 30s, and higher. So I suffer from I suffer from chronic joint stiffness and gut issues. Is BPC 157 safe and effective for women dealing with system inflammation? Absolutely. This is good for anybody across the board. BPC TB 500 going to be great. What is the single most popular peptide stack for couples looking to increase energy, lose weight, and look younger? Wow. Ooh. That's
I would say HRT might be in there.
HRT should
'Cause
definitely be in there.
You're gonna feel good.
You know, increasing energy, there's a multitude.
ECA.
ECA, but if you're looking at peptides, MOTS-C is a good one. SS31 is a good one. You know, and we talking about, what else are we saying here?
Look younger could be GHKCU.
I can't see. It's okay.
Yeah, I'd say look younger could be GHKCU. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
look,
just give that
GHKCU
top
for
glow.
sure. That's
or
another
even
good
the
one.
glow. The
Yep.
glow that we have is a
Yep.
mixture.
Yeah, that's another
gonna
good
make you
stack.
feel good, young. And
All right. Love you guys. I'm from Florida. Awesome.
Florida.
Great state, baby. Florida's the best. All right. So, how does AOD 9604 trigger fat without affecting blood sugar or insulin levels? It does not affect insulin, does not affect blood sugar levels. It only does lipolysis and lipogenesis. Destroys fat that's in the body, and it does not store fat. It helps not store fat, I should say. Simple, easy. Doesn't raise growth hormone levels. Doesn't mess with IGF-1 levels. No negative effects. All the weight loss effects of growth hormone without any of the other growth hormone effects whatsoever. Can I combine AOD with prescription GLP-1 for targeted belly fat reduction? You can, but I would do GLP-1 and a testosterone. That's going to be the best.
yeah, like Reddit and testosterone is like
That's it's a pretty strong
like
combination. What is the anti-aging and skin rejuvenation benefits of GHKCU copper peptides?
You said it in the question.
Anti-aging, skin elasticity, collagen production, hair follicles, glowing skin, getting rid of the nastiness underneath those layers. You have multiple layers of skin.
Yeah, I've
So-
been hearing people too. It helps with the sunburn. Like if they
Yep.
have a sunburn and
Yep.
take it,
Yep.
the sunburn goes away faster. Kind of like a BPC.
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
You could combine BPC with the GHKCU.
That's probably one of the
and
best
have-
ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like the next
It's
level.
probably one of the best ones. I'm worried about getting GLP-1 face or loose skin if I lose weight too quickly. Excuse me.
What peptides or collagen support do you pair with GLP-1s?
GHKCU is a collagen peptide I would do. I would look at testosterone, something that's going to help retain muscle. And then at that point, if you don't want to, have the face like that, you got to be able to eat protein and you got to be able to train. If you start depleting down and you just start not eating, at that point, your body's just going to take up everything. And at that point, your face is going to droop. You're going to have droopy skin if you lose too much weight too quick, too. So this is not like it's not a marathon. I talked to somebody the other day who's a patient came in just to tell me how he was going. 1 month, lost 25 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm
that's
like,
good.
damn. If you're losing 1.5 to 2 pounds a week, you're doing really good. And skin elasticity will come back too as well. If you lose it too quick, skin is not going to just suck back up, right?
Yeah.
So it's not about just taking the highest dose and losing the most weight as fast as possible. It's really a journey. And you can make that journey a quicker journey. It doesn't have to be a long trip, but you want to make that trip where it's extended, where you're not getting negative side effects. Because let's face it, there are people out there, they're, let's say, 300 or 400 pounds. They go on these things, no matter what, they're going to have droopy skin.
Yeah.
So, what's that going to require? Most of those people go and they have to go into a plastic surgeon and they get skin cut off. So, you don't want to
Once you do the skin, they cut off the skin too. A lot of times people are like, yeah, but I'm gonna look all weird. Not really.
No.
This one girl that on Instagram that I'm friends with, her name's Dominic. She's doing terzepatide.
Yeah.
And she was literally like 400. You probably see me do the before and after. But she was literally like over 400 pounds, lost all the weight, but now she eats clean. She works all the time. She's got the surgery, got the touch-up surgery. But to make a long story short, if you were to see her in like a sports bra,
Yeah.
you wouldn't say she was 500 pounds. Usually you could
Gotcha.
tell.
Gotcha.
Like even though they lost the weight, you could tell a little bit, but it is possible for people
Yeah.
to lose it all.
Oh, yeah.
And don't look like they lost it all. So,
Absolutely.
And then with the thing with the face too is people aren't going to notice your Ozempic face
Yeah.
because they're not with you all the time.
Right.
So it's kind of like driving with the engine light on. If my car needs oil and I have the engine light on, it sounds a little funny. But if I drive 4 hours in Miami,
Yeah.
the first time I get gas, by the time I get there, it's going to be shaking and rattling and
Yeah.
smoking.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to realize because I'm in the car the whole time. No one's
Right.
telling me.
Right.
So it's kind of like with the Ozempic face, like people that are around you every day, your significant other, they may not realize it, but if someone hasn't seen you for 3 weeks, they're like, wait a minute, your face.
Yeah.
I keep telling people, don't be so worried about Ozempic face.
Yeah.
Like your face is going to lose a little bit.
Sure.
Like even mine, if I lose
Sure.
10 pounds, my face comes in a little bit. If your estrogen is high
Yeah.
and you're prescribed anastrozole, your your neck is going to come down a little
Yeah,
bit. I mean, that
absolutely.
basically, that just says that you may have fat in certain areas.
Yeah.
So I don't look at Ozempic face as being as bad as everyone says it is. Now, if you have pale, sunken in, dark
It
eyes,
looked like Ariana Grande.
yeah, that's a little bit different.
Right.
Yeah, that's a little bit different.
Right.
But I mean, if it's just literally just weight loss to your face, like
Yeah.
I said a few weeks ago, certain people have had a round face their whole life because they've been obese their whole
Sure.
life. So their whole family's like, "Oh, you have a skinny face." Yes, because I lost the weight.
Yeah.
Get like me.
Yeah.
Lose the weight like me.
Yeah.
I'll be skinny too. So I keep hearing that Ozempic face. Like, who cares? What I mean, I can't say who cares, but I'd rather have my face look skinny and my body look right
Yeah.
than my face be nice, full, and round, and my stomach be nice, full, and
Yeah.
round.
Ozempic butt is definitely a big thing.
Yeah.
One treats his girls that say something about it, like she's on one of his GLPs, did pretty well on the GLP, but she doesn't train, she doesn't eat, and at that point, the booty's looking like a pancake.
Yeah.
You know, and that's no good either. Girls, especially nowadays, they don't want flat butts.
And the thing too is, even with the women, when they're lean like that, I mean, she probably doesn't. She have high body fat. She probably lean, right? Yeah. When you're lean like that, squatting and building that muscle, you're gonna see it.
Yeah,
So if I see a woman that's skinny, if she squats and eats,
Yeah.
you're gonna see the change in her butt because of muscle quicker than a woman who's 50 pounds overweight and has a whole bunch of estrogen and water on top
yeah,
of it.
yep.
If it's just butt, if it's just butt and skin,
Yeah.
that's even easier. So when I see people like that, I'm like, man, all you really got to do is just some heavy squats, lunges, or whatever,
Yeah.
and target it and start eating good.
That's it.
And then take your GLP-1. Don't do the cardio because you don't want to burn it off.
Right.
Build the butt and let the GLP-1 burn everything
Yep.
else. It's
Yeah.
kind of like a simple process.
It is. It's a lot more
But they
simple.
just
than
want
it
to go
used
on the
be.
treadmill like this, the stair machine, and be doing all this, looking at themselves for hours. Burn your butt off.
I'm already on
What the fuck?
bioidentical progesterone and estrogen. Are there any drug interactions between female BH? No, there's no interactions.
BHRT?
Yeah, it's bioidentical hormone replacement therapy.
What's the difference with that?
Same thing. We do bioidentical. We just don't call it. We just don't call it BHRT.
I've never seen BHRT before.
I used to call it that back in the day. I'm feeling consistently exhausted from stress. Can SS31 or Motsy help reset my cellular energy production without feeling like a harsh stimulant? Absolutely. SS31. That will do it. That will help all of that. And then at that point, then if you want to take Motsy or something like that, but you got to take SS31 first. A lot of these people are like, oh, I'll take Motsy, I'll take Sloop. You take it, it won't work as good or won't work at all. So you got to make sure that your mitochondria is prepared and ready to go. How does thymosin alpha-1 strengthen the immune system so I don't get sick and miss weeks in the gym during flu season? Good question. It releases T cells in the body, and these T cells go hunting. And they go hunting for these bad things in the body, and they start getting them, and they start replacing them. So it helps more fortify the immune system more. So at that point, you won't get sick, or you'll get over your cold, or you're sick faster. Let's go to the other one. Instagram, please.
Follow up.
Yep. I don't know if I could sacrifice not eating from taking a GLP-1 and losing muscle mass. I'm not fat per se, probably 10 to 12. See, I know where you're at. Now, this is what I would say. I would not take the regular dose. But what I would do, possibly, and this is what a lot of bodybuilders do, and a lot of people that come to me, and they're not here to lose weight, right? But they're there to optimize the internal portion. They microdose it. If you microdose it, you can still eat, still have an appetite. You can do it every other week and not every week, and still get benefits from it, and not have to worry about not eating or losing muscle mass.
So the blood injection frequency is once a week, right?
It's once a week. All
they-
GLP-1s are once a
So
week.
they would do a seventh daily, or like
You
a
would do-
third Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Like how does
It'd be a Monday type thing.
every
let's
Monday?
say, every Monday, and you would take, it would be a minute dose.
Oh, so you
you're microdosing it.
Because a lot of times, like,
Not microdosing over time, but you're microdosing the dosage.
so basically just take a smaller.
Yes.
Because a lot of times when people hear micro, they think of automatically, I'm breaking it down so I go every day.
Yeah, no.
Like this new testosterone thing where these guys using insulin needles. Like, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
they're taking insulin needles. Like, yeah, I'm doing 0.1 or point. Like, why? Just so you could put holes in your body?
Well, here's the thing about that. What they're like, oh, well, it's even kill. I don't get the conversion. Hell no, you're not going to get the conversion. Hell no, you're not going to be even kill. The reason you're not getting conversion is, what is that bumping your test to every day?
Yeah.
600?
Yeah.
500?
Yeah.
Like, what are you getting out of that?
Yeah, I don't
The whole
know.
point is for it to be higher.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you want. And yeah, you probably might get some conversion, might need to take an AI, but
So
it is
just
what
a
it is.
smaller dose, just
Yeah,
longer.
you're on just on a bottom level.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, that's fine. If you really want to do that, you really want to inject yourself daily or 3 or 4
Why?
times
I
a
don't
week
get it. There's some
with
guy-
oil.
Like, I've literally gotten in heated debates over
these
like,
guys,
what are you
man.
talking? Like, yeah, well, I feel it. Do you really feel it? Only thing you're feeling is the needle going in your head.
Exactly. You're not
Right.
you're not getting a bump like that unless you're taking like Prope or something of that.
Suspension or
You know what I'm
something
saying?
immediately,
Where it's fast acting,
Yeah.
getting in, working right away. Like,
Yeah, I don't understand
do
this
that.
Cypionate and Enante and Indecanate, which is even
Yeah.
longer. There's like 14 to 15 day life on
Yeah,
it. So
dude.
how are you going to take it on a Monday and feel it on a Monday?
You're
and
not.
Feel it on a Tuesday.
You're not.
That's the thing. After
placebo.
After 2 or 3 weeks and your blood's stable,
Yeah.
it's stable.
Yeah.
So you could be stable after 2 weeks.
Sure.
Even if you're doing, a Monday, Thursday injection. It's still
Absolutely.
going to be stable.
Absolutely.
It may not be stable on the first shot because it's still working in there.
Yeah, it's getting
But once
up.
once it works and after 12 to 13, 14 days, like that's like the half-life on it, you're good.
whole
So as
point,
long as you
yeah.
don't miss your injections on
Consistency.
Monday, yeah.
That's
you
what
don't
it
want
is.
to be like, oh, I forgot to take it on Monday, I get busy. Oh, I forgot to take it on Thursday. Now I'm a
Right.
week behind.
Right.
Now I'm a double up. That's
Right.
where you get,
Yeah. And you get that all the time.
set the reminders on your phone. Like, do what you have to do so you don't forget.
It
Like,
should be
I,
simple.
I forgot before, and I'm like, wait, it's Wednesday. I was supposed to take my testosterone
Yeah.
shot Monday.
Yeah.
So I mean, you gotta, I don't know.
If someone's looking for explosive power and fast muscle growth, how does IGF-1R3 directly trigger muscle hyperplasia? So it's gonna hit IGF-1, hit the receptors, and it's gonna help. It's gonna help. One, I mean, more power and everything right off the bat. I think it will help with pump. Power, I don't know. I don't know about power. It's definitely going to give you a boost. It's definitely going to help with recovery. It's going to help with with those cells and growth too as well. And that's what you're going to get out of it. What makes hexarelin unique compared to other growth hormone peptides when it comes to strength gains and heart protection?
It's a good question because heart protection is not talked about a lot.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's a GHRH. It's a growth hormone releasing hormone peptide. It's one of the better ones to help with mass and strength, I would say. For heart protection and everything like that, I mean, yes, an anti-aging with growth hormone and all that, yes. I don't see a whole bunch of heart protection with this. I don't, that's why I don't think I've ever talked about it, but
Yeah, I haven't heard of heart.
but
heart
anti-aging would help, I guess, to a certain extent with the heart and the whole body and whole. But I would, if I was taking hexarelin, it would be for mass and strength. And obviously, it's going to help with recovery with growth hormone. But other than that, that's all I would
now,
do.
could someone combine Maximilin with?
Hexarelin,
Can they combine hexarelin with MK?
they could. They could take. I mean, technically, I wouldn't do it at the same time. So like
Yeah,
if you're
yeah,
doing it at night, but if you want to say per se, like I can't eat, I need to get calories. You take MK during the day, and then you take hexarelin at night before bed.
Yeah,
That's the best. That's the best.
maybe like a good post summer mass builder.
Reduces ischemia damage, helps the heart recover contractually, and limits tissue damage after restricted blood flow or heart attacks.
It's hexarelin.
This is hexarelin? Okay, so there is some cardio effects. Stimulates growth hormone. Okay, so, and these were done in animal studies. Lowers cardiac fibrosis.
That's awesome.
Decreases scarring and stiffness of heart tissue by reducing inflammation, suppressing overgrowth of the heart.
It regulates the stress.
It says it limits tissue damage after restricting blood flow. That's big.
Yeah. Well, I've just learned something with you guys.
Yeah, me too.
Thanks to Andreas, ChatGPT or AI.
So who was the person that asked that question?
Kimberly.
Kimberly, shout out to Kimberly. We just found
Good
out
question.
something new.
Good question.
If it wasn't for that question, we probably wouldn't even have looked
Yeah,
at it.
because I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
I've really never heard of too many heart benefits, but
I like it.
there are some good ones there.
Especially in terms of bodybuilding. A lot of bodybuilders take stuff that damages their heart's
Well,
stressed.
Think about this: you take too much growth hormone. A lot of bodybuilders do.
The heart
It
grows.
grows, and that's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Right? People are like, it gets bigger. It's a bigger muscle.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not a muscle you really want to grow.
you have to pump more.
Yeah, it doesn't work as good, and usually falls flat in their face.
You want to have a V12 engine in it.
Yeah. Oh
In
man,
a Chevy
break
Altima.
down, yeah, for sure.
Or a Nissan
All right,
Altima.
so we've answered all the questions. If you guys got more questions, you guys can always shoot them out. Let's go to the second topic right now because we're running out of time. We're at 40 minutes. I'll answer the last question. How does SS31 target damaged mitochondria to restore cellular energy and fight age-related fatigue at the root level? All right, so we'll give a little background on this. What it does is every cell that you have in your body has these little structures. And these little structures get damaged. And this is your mitochondria. So when these cells are damaged, they can't work properly. And cells, what they like to do is they like to replicate. They do replicate. And they replicate to the best of their ability. So let's think of this. You type on a typewriter, you type Drew. Now the cell wants to replicate Drew like it just seen. But all it does is instead of DRU, like the first cell had, it says DR and it leaves off the U. And that's what continuously keeps happening. So one, when we fix those structures in the mitochondria, in the cells, what happens is the food that you're eating, the oxygen you're breathing in, this increases ATP for cellular energy. And now you have more energy pushing through the cells. And now things are functioning optimally through the cell or mitochondria. So that's the best way I can describe it because people ask me about this all the time. And mitochondria is a really big one. I'm trying to like break it down because there's certain things like people ask me like, what's the difference between growth hormone and IGF-1? And I tell them this, I'm like, think about a race. Okay? You got one that you have to race. You go all the way through the race. You start the starting line, and you go all the way to the finish line. You're jogging through. That's growth hormone. It's going through the process. IGF-1, you inject it, there is no process. It goes right from the starting line and teleports to the finish line.
It's like a 100-meter dash compared to a mile.
It's gone. It's teleports. You're just not even doing the race. It's like, you know what? We already flew the finish line.
Yeah.
And now we're just getting this. So
That's why a lot of guys now, they go straight to IGF over
IGF is a
growth.
good one. Listen, you
Because
know,
this like growth is so expensive, you have to take so much. It has way more side effects
it
than
is.
IGF.
It is.
Let's go straight to IGF.
IGF-1 is probably the better one out of it. Growth hormone is very expensive. It's hard to get. You know, I seen one.
Baked a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
A
Unless you're
lot.
getting it from a real pharmacy, right? Like prescribed to you. Like I see these lists going around all the time. My buddy sent me a list like, "Hey, look at these. Tell me these are good deals." This is my guy in China. I go,
They have like growth hormone for $250.
yeah. I'm like, listen, guys.
That's like 3 IUs.
You know, I'm like, come on. So, and I seen a couple of these influencers. This one guy, especially, he's supposed to be a doctor, and he's a bodybuilder, IFBB pro. And at that point, he's like, don't waste your money on any of the Relens. Just go straight to growth hormone. You know how hard it is to get real growth hormone and then pay for it?
Yeah.
It's easy to get China.
It's thousands of dollars a month for real growth.
It's easy. It's easy to get China. Like I can go, we can get blue tops, red tops, gray tops, King
With
of
no
Tropin,
labels.
whatever.
It'll be in a white box.
Yeah.
And every vial has no label.
Yeah,
And it'll
yeah.
be like either blue or red. Like all the top is whatever they sealed it with.
Right.
I got blue tops. I got red tops. Like
Don't
what is
matter.
this? What is the ingredient?
Right,
Like,
right. And then how to test for it. Then there's like, well, just do a GH serum. If the GH serum is all right, that's great. You get GH serum. The whole point of this is the conversion to IGF-1. That's why we test IGF-1.
Yeah.
Because that's ultimately what you want the result to be to get all the results.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just knowing some of these things. And at that point, like, listen, growth hormone could be a good thing, I guess, to a certain extent if it was really low dosage and you're using it. But to get a hold of it expense-wise, there's not a lot of people that are going to fit the bill to do it. Just is what it is.
Like, when I s-
Questions if you want answers.
Okay. Can metabolic peptides like AOD or 5-amino-1-MQ help target excess chest fat, or is chest tissue strictly an hormonal imbalance issue?
I would say no.
It could be a hormonal imbalance issue. It could be fat deposits.
I don't think there's one, unless it's maybe tamoxifen because it targets specifically the breast nipple, the nipple.
Yeah.
I don't think there's something that's going to go straight to your chest.
No, it's not
The
going
only
to bring
thing that I've
chest off.
seen or heard about that we have at Titan that will go straight to something is testosterone.
Yeah.
Helps directly with the core.
Yeah,
But
this
it's
will-
not like we have like, okay, if you take MK, it's going to help your arms.
Right.
Like it, I mean, you genetically it might because you
might grow that area better.
Yeah, you might grow that area, but it's not really like
Yeah.
testosterone is pretty much the only one that like targets specific visceral, which is usually around your core.
And we've always talked about it, like even before testosterone, like when you lose weight all over. It's not
Everywhere.
targeted. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I want to get abs, so I just want to work on abs. Like, you still got to get lean. You still got to lose body fat all over. So
You have to actually be a bodybuilder. And that doesn't mean be big, like, be big like me or whatever. It means build your body. So even if it's a skinny girl and she wants a butt, don't work out anything, but just build that butt. Like, if you start going on the cardio, just like John said, it's going to be systematic and everything's going to shrink.
Yep. I've got shoulder tendonitis and elbow pain killing my bench press. How close to the pain site do I need to administer BPC for repair of the tendon? As close as possible. Then the elbow, there's a chip clip, you put it there, and then you can inject because the skin's already like pulled and pinched. That's probably a good one. Like there's a lot of people that have golf elbow that we do that with. But it's closest to the area, subcutaneous. That's what you want to do. Can CJC Ibuprofen help older lifters rebuild leg mass and upper body thickness with natural recovery capacity has slowed down? Yeah, it can. There might be a little bit more stronger ones on there, but CJC and IPA are really good ones for that, especially as you're getting older, to help bring back some lean body mass that you want.
Also with legs too, a lot of guys try to grow their legs, they have knee pain. That BPC will actually help be able to push more weights. You could actually build that more.
Yep. High work stress and elevated cortisol are crushing my natural testosterone. How does C-Link take the edge off without making me tired? It relaxes you. Not to the point where you're, oh. You're not like that. But you are like zen. That's the best way I can describe it. This is something that Sharice takes every single day. She loves it. This is a really good one. C-Max is another one that you can take along with it to really focus you in and help with the C-Link to calm you. A natural calmer. All right. So let's go to the video. Let's see this video and then let's talk about it, guys. If you guys don't know what this video is, this is of Clavicular. This guy's a big time streamer all over the world, makes a lot of money, So at this point, these streamers are everything, but this guy's always been talking about, he's been 50 years old, taking testosterone, methamphetamines to keep him lean.
That's what he does?
Yeah. Dutasteride for his hair, like all these different. He's taking all these different drugs.
He'll be the next one to die in a couple of years.
Yeah, all these different drugs. So let's watch the
Dude,
video.
I mean, like, think about it.
No way.
You're gonna, and my whole thing is like, even if my dick stopped working and fell off entirely, I'd rather that happen than lose my hair. Yeah, dude. I mean, like, think about it.
No way.
You're gonna be sexist anyway if you're bald.
There are so many guys who are bald that
Cope.
look reasonably good.
Go. Nah. It's you'll be sexist regardless. So there's no point having a dick if you're bald. In my
Okay, so
There's no point looking like being little like that. I'd rather be
right,
dead than have
right.
that body type.
Mister, I'm on
I'd
testosterone.
rather
I'm
be
on this
100%
and that.
dead than to look. I look bigger than that dude when I was in 8th grade.
Yes.
I'm not worried about that.
Yes. So what he's saying that there's guys out there, particularly him. He's one of them. He'd rather have his hair than his dick work. I'm totally opposite. I don't have a whole bunch of hair, but I still got some. But at that point, if I had to choose, if somebody came to me and said, John, would you rather be a bull and be able to bang as much as you want, or would you rather have your hair?
See, the things with these young kids now is like they just say stuff for like.
Of course,
a
this
lot of
guy's a
times-
streamer.
A lot of times they don't even believe in what they say. They just like, oh, if I say this, it's going to get a reaction. What the people going to say? Like,
I mean, this guy's been on like 60 Minutes. Big talking about looks maxing. This guy is like been the guy that's been bringing some of these terms out there really hardcore, mogging and like all these different things. So he's got a big following, but some of the things that he says or he's doing is just he's hurting himself. I mean,
but the thing is, he's got people talking about it though.
of course,
That's the thing now. Like The thing now with the
But
reaction,
these are the guys that influence your younger guys to take Trembolone, Retta, and Tess.
Yeah,
These are the guys.
I know it is. Yeah, because those.
Particularly him.
Yeah,
Particularly him. He's talking about he took Tren, he did Adderall, like he was doing.
but that's just like that Togi guy, whatever the guy,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
the-
that's another streamer. Yeah,
Did he
Togi.
pass away?
No, he's still alive.
There was one of the guys that's kind of like that. That he like that's all they do is like, oh, I take this,
Yep.
this, and this. But the thing is, these kids are so young; they've only been doing that for like a year,
Right.
6 months.
Right.
So they don't really like. In other words, if someone has been doing that for years and years, they wouldn't last.
Right.
So a lot of these younger kids, like they'll blast high doses of Tren and all this,
Yeah.
and be like, "Yeah, I did it."
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was the first thing you ever took. You did it for 2 months.
Sure.
It's not going to happen for 10
Sure.
years.
Well,
So I don't even believe half the people like, because what happens is you'll see a video, and I'll watch a guy's reaction to him watching the video more than I'll watch the original video.
yeah.
So with people like this, is he may think that way.
Yeah.
But a lot of times they just think around like, what can I say to
Sure.
stir the pot?
Sure. Yeah.
Like,
What's going to get the
negative
views?
comments? So like even like Rich used to tell me that the negative comments, leave them there.
Yeah.
Because that's
Oh yeah. It gets it driving
negative comments
more.
get more attention than positive comments.
It's true. It's true. So, this is just something that, the younger guys out there should not be following. The younger guys should be honestly looking at some of the older guys that have been doing it for a longer period of time. At that point, they can get some more knowledge and experience than somebody that does not have knowledge and experience and is touting this stuff out there. It's a problem.
So see, that's the thing. Like, it's one thing I don't know, like, because it seems like these younger kids, like they're taking everything.
Of course.
Like, it's not like they're just taking anabolics. They're taking anabolics.
Yep.
They're drinking energy drinks
Yep.
all day long. They're
Yep.
vaping.
Yep.
They're
Yep.
taking amphetamines.
Sure.
It's almost like who could take the most?
Yeah. No, it's
It's always like some clean cut kid looks like he came from a good family, just blasting a whole bunch
Yep.
of stuff. Like what?
access is everything right now, and access and access.
Yeah.
Access, they're doing a ton of shit all across the board.
I don't like the fact that these younger kids. I mean, he may not be young, but they can get a hold of stuff now.
Absolutely, access.
Like it could be some 14, 15-year-old kid online
That's it.
dealing with some drug dealer. Like
That's it.
Yeah, it's-
You could literally go on and buy it. I mean, even most of the sites.
they're even shipping it now.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You can just go online and go to a site, ship it. It comes air shipped to your house. You go outside, check your mail, and it's
Bro,
like hardcore.
think how easy it is. Your parents give you $50 or $100.
Yeah.
You go to Walgreens, you get a prepaid credit card. Now you can go on a website, buy it, because they don't have, if you're 18 years old, show your ID. They don't show that. They don't even care less.
Yeah.
You go on there, you use that credit card. Now you have it shipped to the house or wherever you have it shipped,
Yeah.
your buddy's house, whatever. And now you're taking it. It's that easy to
Yeah.
access these things. So it's not a hard thing. It's not like before. There's no regulation and check, which it's coming. I've been talking about this. I'll keep talking about it.
Yeah.
Like even Eli Lilly, they just sued 6 major distributors of Retta.
Yeah, heard
Okay?
about that.
One of the distributors is one of our distributors. They said they're going to fight it. So they're going to go and fight it. So we'll see what happens there. Is there other places doing it?
How could they sue if it's legit?
So it's legit, right? But it's still just got done with phase 2 trials. The way that Eli Lilly's positioning it is it's not FDA approved yet. So that's fine. But there's other things that are not FDA approved that are getting compounded still. BBC 157 is not FDA approved.
Yeah.
TB 500 is not FDA approved, but it still gets compounded and used by human use.
Yeah.
So Eli Lilly, what they're trying to do is, and then that's not the only thing. What else they've done is they've applied for a biological license, where this is a peptide, just like tirzepatide and semaglutide. The reason that they can compound them is they're not a biological license. If you get a biological license, and I'll give you the example of what has a biological license. Growth hormone has a biological license. It has more than 40 amino acids. Once it's over 40, it becomes biological. HCG got switched when we had that switch to a biologic. That's why they can't compound it. So they can't compound biologics. You can't even make it a generic within 12 years with a biological license. So they're trying to sue the FDA right now to get that. To get if they do that, that's, and listen,
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys right now, even if they do it, and even if they shut down Retta, GLP-4 is already here. I've already seen it in another compounding pharmacy getting ready to go. They got the APIs, they got the powders.
And did they have someone was mentioning oral?
We've already got the oral.
Oral.
There's an FDA approved version already, and we already have the compounded version.
I know we have the oral BPC, but oral like Retta, oral.
Oh no, we have the
GLP-1.
oral GLP-1, or it's called our Titan Olympus.
Yeah,
That's what it's called. It's Titan Olympus. It's orgolagafong or whatever it is. It's something orgolagafong. I can't say the name, but
that's a whole new thing now because I know a lot of people with the GLP-1s like they're just afraid of needles.
yep.
And then there's other people like I've been fat my whole life. I don't care.
Yeah.
Give me the biggest needle as long as it's
sure.
working. So
You know,
the oral part would be. I just don't know if the absorbency.
It does. It has the effectiveness. Yep. Has the effectiveness.
It's going to be so easy.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, like 20, 30 years, you're going to wake up.
Yep.
Take one pill
Yep.
and everything is solved.
Yep.
Or one injection and everything is solved.
Yeah, so I mean, we'll continue to keep going by this Eli Lilly thing. Now remember, Novo Nordisk tried this on semaglutide and tirzepatide, and they went after a ton of pharmacies, ton of clinics, and they lost those in court. And that's why you don't hear about those things anymore. So we'll see how this works out. And listen, it's a roller coaster ride right now. Nobody knows right now what's going to go on.
Yeah, like
Because
Terza and Semi kind of just not fell off, but it just everything's Retta now.
Oh yeah,
So now once the Retta thing, the GLP-4,
and think about this: no pharmaceutical company has ever bought out Retta.
then they're what?
Has ever what?
No big pharmaceutical companies ever brought out Retta. Compounding pharmacies have compounded it.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like Eli Lilly, nobody's actually brought it out. So there's never been a commercial product on the street.
Like a major U.S.
Like there's not
drugstore.
like a Morgiorno shot. Like you know
Yeah.
Morgiorno's a commercial
Yeah, yeah,
product,
yeah,
but it's semaglutide. Well, excuse me, Morgiorno's tirzepatide.
Ozempic is semaglutide.
Ozempic.
Retta is just Retta. There's no.
Right, but there's no there's not a commercial product
yeah.
for it, right? It didn't come in a pen or anything like that.
Yeah, like
So-
Advil is ibuprofen.
But everybody around the world has been taking it for 2 to 3 years already.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
You start thinking about it.
Yeah.
You start thinking about it. Like it's already been on the market that long. How many people just on your timeline, they don't go to Titan,
Yeah.
have used it and have been just, man, the results are just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Even on my timeline, I don't know how many doctors are talking about it, and they know the deal. Like it's not the approved, it's not like, but it's working really well, you know.
Yeah.
So
I heard some
it's a money grab.
I heard some like overweight elderly people talking about it.
Yeah,
I was at this like diner's restaurant and they were talking about it. They were saying, "Oh, I need to stop eating." They were eating something, and the old lady was like, "Oh, well, that's why you get on that Retta."
Oh my god.
Like
That's
you were
crazy.
talking about you just had all this like bad food.
Yeah.
And she said something. It was like, "Oh, that's why you get on that Retta." And I just kind of looked out of the corner of my eye, like, "Damn!" Like
Yeah.
even the people that are like
Yeah.
the Walmart
Yeah.
cart riders,
Yeah.
the low income, like
Everybody
like,
knows.
Yeah, I mean,
Everybody knows.
I don't understand. People can be low income and not
Yeah.
overweight. I don't get it. I mean, I know it's cheaper. They don't have the resources.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a generational thing.
Yeah.
But I don't understand. Like if you go into really, really bad neighborhoods, even in Tampa, all the women, all the men are overweight and just kind of.
Yeah.
But then you go into really nice neighborhoods.
Yeah.
If you go out here and walk around, all
Yeah.
these girls got sports bras,
Oh, yeah.
stomachs flat.
Oh, yeah.
Men
Oh, yeah.
going for a jog with their shirt off, six
Yeah.
pack.
Yeah.
'cause it's
Yeah.
a high end area.
Sure.
And then you go in the bad neighborhoods. Like it kind of should
Sure.
be opposite.
It should be.
It's like, you'd think that the rich guy doesn't care about his body because
Yeah.
he has money, he can
Yeah.
get whatever he wants.
Yeah.
But it's like the rich guy cares more about his body.
Sure.
That doesn't even necessarily need the body to get what he wants. It's more of like a physical and like a health thing.
I probably better food source around too. Think
Yeah.
about that. Eating.
100% food
You know?
sources. Because even if you go outside of the city, you go to the grocery, all they have is like Winn-Dixie
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
Winn-Dixie has the worst. There's
Right.
nothing in there.
Yeah.
Like there's not a single piece of meat in there, beef that I would
That's
eat.
worth
Like
it,
it's all bad. So it's like put those in the bad neighborhood. You go in a nice neighborhood, you have the organic,
Sure.
the rice bowl spots, this and that.
Yeah.
So it's just wild.
It is.
People that are you could do whatever you want to do,
Yeah.
but it's bad to have no money and be out of shape
Sure.
and be lazy
Unhealthy,
and
yeah.
not be able to talk to people, this and that. Like
Yeah.
if you have no money, the best thing you can do is get in shape, get your body right. Then you have more opportunities. Then people respect you by looking at you.
Yep.
But if you have nothing and no body and you're extremely overweight and you're sloppy looking and you talk bad and you're just mad at the world,
Zero.
it's like the comedian said, like, you can't have type 2 diabetes and an attitude.
Yeah. Right. No, for sure.
Like you can't have and the attitude.
Yeah.
Like it was just, I don't know, I could go, that's a whole nother show, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's true.
I see that every day. I'm like, in the nice neighborhoods, people are in shape. In the bad
true.
neighborhoods, and it's addicting.
Yeah.
If you go out here, say someone just moves into downtown, they see all these girls running around with sports bras. They have a dog and they're running. Next thing you know, they're outside running.
Right.
But if you go in the bad neighborhood,
It's
you see a whole
contagious
bunch
one
of
way or the other.
400-pound women with bonnets complaining all day long.
Yeah. One way or
Like,
the other.
yeah, then you see the daughter, the 400-pound woman's got the bonnet on, and then the daughter's got the bonnet on, and then the niece has got the bonnet, and they're all out of weight, they're all out of shape, they're all complaining all day.
Yeah.
It's like
It's just it's crazy. It's definitely crazy.
they need to be GLP-1. Get rid of those rolling automated carts at Walmart. They're making it worse. Let these people walk.
But I went to Epic last weekend with Peter, and I don't know how many people were in carts.
It's epic.
So it's a part of Universal.
Okay.
But basically, I don't know how many carts.
They have them out there now?
Yeah, everybody's riding around a cart. No disabilities, no old people, young kids, young girls.
Not even kids, not even people that are overweight. Just don't want to ride, doesn't want to walk in 100-degree weather.
So, all right.
I'd rather see someone that's in shape on one.
I mean, I don't think somebody in shape would do it though. Like,
No,
I
but I'm
do
saying,
it.
like, I would
Make it
rather
a
see,
step.
like, a younger kid, like, say, Peter. He's in shape. He's an athlete.
Yeah.
I don't care if I see him on a cart.
Yeah,
I care if I see someone who needs to be walking.
it's true. It's true.
Yeah, it's what-
So that's it, guys. And we've got Olympia coming up here soon. So we'll be announcing more things about that. September 24th to the 27th will be in Las Vegas. Team Titan will be out there representing big time, and might have some special guests, might have some special things. We'll see. I'm trying to line those up right now for us. Other than that, we got Hurricane Pro when we come back in October, but that's it for now. And we're working on some new therapies for you guys, so stay locked to our social medias, and we'll be having everything for you.
That's pretty much it for this week. We'll be back next week. Titan Lifestyle. We do this every week at 2 p.m. Eastern time, so tune in. If you can't catch us live, you could always check us out on the podcast. If you have an iPhone, just go to the podcast. If you have Android, you should be able to just Google search Titan Lifestyle. We've done like 300 shows. Subscribe, hit the YouTube bell, and we'll see you guys next week at 2 p.m.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Titan Lifestyle. Have a great weekend.